Alright guys, KILLAMCKILLCAM back with Kilzone Shadowfall. This is Chapter 9 Part 2, and I will walk you through and give you a bunch of pointers on how to complete this part of the chapter without dying at all. So basically what you're going to see me do is I'm going to shoot this canister there, which is going to kill all of the guys except for the one that was wearing the armor. And while I'm doing that, Echo's going to be down below, taking care of the guys down below. So you sneak up on the first guy, melee him, that's going to get everybody's attention, and you shoot that canister, and it makes real quick, easy work of everybody. And Echo, with her cloaking ability and her sniper rifle, makes real quick work of everybody else. So you're going to want to make sure you shoot that camera and pick up these EMP grenades if you need them, and that adrenaline pack if you need it. And here's a ammo pack or ammo box if you need it. So you're going to want to keep everything full like always, and then make sure you shoot that camera there to make sure a turret doesn't pop up on you. So here you're going to have two enemies crossing the bridge. I take them both out with the secondary fire mode on this weapon, and then I switch to my other weapon, and I know that there's a canister down there. I blow it up and blow up a guy shooting at me with a rocket launcher. So by the time I get there, the guy is dead and the rocket launcher is laying on the floor. So you got two more enemies, and then you're going to have more coming up the steps. And here he comes now. And I'm going to stay, and I'm going to kill him from range. I shot that trying to kill him, but it didn't work. And before you go down any further, pick up this rocket launcher. Pick up this ammo. These rockets will make real quick work of any enemies. That's why I always pick it up and then pick up the ammo, so that I have the rocket launcher ammo capacity at full. You're going to want to shoot that camera to prevent a turret from coming up. And these guys, if you send your owl over there to either shock them or shoot at them, it distracts them, and they're busy shooting at your owl, and it makes it easier to kill those guys. So when you come down the steps, you're probably going to have two enemies right away, and they're at pretty long distance, so I use my secondary fire mode on this weapon to take them both out. And made real quick, easy work. And you see, even at that long distance, my screen was red, and there was a third guy there with a rocket launcher. Now he's usually not there, and you're going to see that I'm having a hard time killing him with the secondary fire mode on this weapon, and then I'm even going to have a hard time killing him with a rocket launcher. So this guy, who's not usually there, takes two of those shots from my first weapon, my primary weapon, and then a shot to the face with a rocket launcher. Now, considering going back all the way across the bridge to get the adrenaline, and then I realize and remember that there's one down here in this room. So when you get to this part of the chapter, you're going to want to go in this room, make sure you're ready for this spider, and get whatever you need. If you want the purger, if you want the adrenaline packs, you're going to want those if you need one. Grenades if you need them, trip mines if you need them, a different weapon if you need one. And basically I'm looking for the Kaiser with the ACOG, but it's not in there. And I think I even had one and put it down. Nope, I had the goddamn rocket launcher. So those guys with the blue shields or the blue body armor, if you shock those guys first, they'll be distracted by your owl flying around them. They'll get shocked, which will destroy that blue armor. And then while they're disorientated, while they're all fucked up, then you can just kill them. And you see, I keep running into this room because that door will shut, and it will give me some time to readjust, reload, and get ready for the next enemy. That's why I keep on hitting my tactical echo, and I stay in that room for cover. And there's also another adrenaline pack if I need to use one. Now this whole area is littered with guns ammo, and adrenaline packs, and grenades, all different kind of grenades. Trip mine grenades, EMP grenades, and regular explosive grenades. Now what I find is that if you use the trip mine grenades to guard these doors while Echo is trying to hack the computer, then it'll prevent enemies from coming up, and it'll keep her going on the computer. And then put one here while you go upstairs. If you go upstairs, then you can lock this door, and then none of the enemies will be able to get through it from the other side and flank you from down below. So I'm going to go back to the first, not the first door, the second door where I put down one trip mine, pick that trip mine up, because now this is going to be the door that I'm going to protect. And outside this door to the right is going to be the first door computer that you're going to have to hack to prevent any more enemies from coming in. So I do deploy my owl. I always tell people that, you know, you're going to need your owl available if you die, because if it's deployed shooting people, or deployed as a shield, or deployed shocking people, and you get shot and you die, then it will say owl unavailable and it won't revive you, and then you'll have to occur a death. And that's why I call it back, so that the quicker you call it back, the quicker it will start recharging. But I've done this chapter so many times on the regular campaign that I know where all the enemies are going to be, and I know where they're all going to come from. So again, just like in any other situation, you're going to want to fight these enemies and get it into a shootout with these enemies at range. You don't want to go down to their level, and you don't want to be where they're at. Like right here, they're going to come right out the door, so I need to hack this computer. But as soon as that door opens, they're going to start shooting at my owl with shotguns, and it only takes one blast for them, for my owl to be too wounded, I guess, to hack the computer, and then it has to return to you and then recharge. So you see how red my fucking screen is? If my owl would have been busy hacking that computer, I would have died, and then it would have said that the owl was too fucking busy to revive me. So I got lucky there. And lucky the trip mine was there and helped me kill those enemies. So now I know that they can't come through that door, but they'll still come from down below up the steps, and they'll come this side door. And I know that next I'm going to want to go upstairs, unlock that door, and kill the two assault turrets, flying turrets that are flying around. You're going to want to kill those, because you don't want to engage the enemy ground forces while these two air drones are shooting at you, because you'll just lose the gunfight, because you're going to take too much damage from the air drones while you're engaging the ground forces. So come out here and get these guys shot down out of the sky as fast as possible.
There's another door.
And you should be able to do it pretty quick, because they're pretty close to you. And you should be able to do it before any of the other enemies are able to climb up the steps and get after you. So there, right there, where that orange circle is the second computer that you're going to want to hack. And you see how quick that guy shoots my owl, and it has to come back to you and repair itself. So that you have to be careful not to get shot while your owl is hacking the computer and while it returned and is repairing itself, because it will be unavailable. So that's why I put that trip mine behind me, so that I can't get flanked. I know most of the enemies are going to be focused on me from this vantage point, and they're going to be focused on my owl while it's trying to hack that computer. So trying to get your owl to hack the computer and to engage into a gunfight with the enemies could be pretty tricky. Now I don't want to stick my head out there too much, because my screen is right, you see it blinking at the bottom. And I just need to get my owl. So just stay at this vantage point and then shoot the enemies, and as soon as you get a free second, you know, send it over there to hack the computer. And then you can distract the enemies from shooting your owl by shooting at them.
That should be the last of them.
So that one's hacked. Now I just need to shoot whatever enemy is left down on the ground. And then as soon as you're done doing that, it will take you to the next portion of the chapter. Man, look how close I am to death. But I do have 2 adrenalines, and there's several more of them laying around down below. And luckily I had the 2 adrenalines, and luckily my owl wasn't busy. So this guy runs away, and so I'm going to have to jump down to find him. Now the next part coming up is when Tyrion's going to make his, I think, 3rd appearance. There's adrenaline, I pick it up. And then I finally have to face him, and it's not even me that gets to kill him, it's Echo. And if you've played this game before, then you already know. So I grabbed this Purger. There's a glitch on this whole entire game for some reason. And what happens is after you throw a grenade or any kind of grenade, an explosive grenade, an EMP grenade, or a tripmine grenade, what happens is when you throw a grenade, then the Purger gets put down on the ground, and then all of a sudden you have the last secondary weapon that you were using before the Purger. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to take these petrocyte capsules, because, you know, you see the blue shit in there? Well, those things will explode when you're shooting them, and you're going to want to be real careful while you're kicking them around, because if they will explode if you're too rough with them, and it will kill you, and then you'll have to use one of your adrenaline packs. So I know from playing in the past that Tyron, when he comes in his dropship, that he's gonna land right here. And Echo even said, well, here comes Tyron, let's set up, you know, let's try to set up an attack. You know, so I'm gonna put these here along with a trip mine. And then you'll see this video is going to end before Tyron comes. I just didn't have enough time to include Tyron, the fight with Tyron, in this video. This video is 14 minutes and 58 seconds long. So it's going to end right as soon as Tyron shows up. So then the next video, chapter 9, part 3, is going to be my fight with Tyron. So if you haven't already subscribed, you're going to want to subscribe if you want to see how I defeat Tyron. It wasn't the easiest I've ever done. You know, I've done it where I've been able to kill him right away in like less than a minute. This time I got caught up and died twice and used 2 of my adrenaline packs to revive myself. And then I panicked, and then I was running around trying to find another adrenaline, and I ended up finding another adrenaline, and I ended up killing him. But these 2 things will lower his health a lot. So do this same exact thing that I'm doing. But this video is going to come to an end, so make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get a notification when I upload the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys here soon. Bye.